Look, no filters, no nothing. Look dreadful. Someone's laughing at me. She looks beautiful as always. Yeah, don't really know what to say. So, emotions wise, I feel like I've got a split personality.
I went to be mad the other day.
Okay. You be careful, don't keep dropping it all over the place, please. Yeah, I feel like I've got a split personality. Sometimes I wonder if I'm like bipolar or like going nuts or crazy or something. So we're just over a year now. It's a year and, I don't know, coming up to a couple of weeks, I would think. Still struggling. Mainly the internal shakes, although it's more like a sort of like fizzing or bubbling weird sensation, and then every now and again the shakes come quite back and you can come back quite badly and you can actually see them in my fingers. And the headaches, yeah, still there, not quite so intense. Every now and again they're intense, but most of the time not as bad. I kind of feel like I've got a permanent hangover, you know, when your head just feels like a bit full and a bit cloudy, and not that I've drunk for like years and years and years and haven't had a hangover forever, but I think it's the stomach issues that concern me the most. Like, I haven't really had them too much the last few days, so I was kind of feeling excuse me, quite pleased about that. And then today they've come back, so that really upsets me and it really worries me. I can't help but get worried and be anxious and think that there's other things wrong. It's really difficult to believe that it's long COVID. It's really hard to accept. Like, in one way I've completely accepted it, and in another way I just get doubts every now and again, and I really think it is now messing around with my hormones. So perimenopause, which is the stage before you go through menopause, or early menopause, runs in my family. My mum was 42, my nan was 39, my mum's nan was mid-30s, and there's a big link between long COVID and hormones from all the research they've done over the last couple of years, saying that long COVID seems to push people or trigger early menopause. So for me, the fact that early menopause runs in my family and the fact that I have long COVID, it's not really a surprise to me. But all these, I think there's something going on with that as well that's been really hard to deal with. Like, I've had all these weird new symptoms, like bloating and just the erratic mood swings, not even mood swings, emotions. Like, I go from being quite happy to literally like hysterically bawling my eyes out to being happy again, and it's really hard. I honestly, I've always been so in control of my body and mind, and I feel like I've got no control over it whatsoever, and I feel like I'm going absolutely nuts. I just started listening to Davina McCall, the audio book on menopausing, and literally relate to every single thing that's being said in there. So yeah, I wonder if that's another thing to add to it. So yeah, great, fantastic. Got an appointment with my doctor on Wednesday, today's Monday, to discuss. So we had like an online consultation, and because of the stomach issues that I'd been having with the nausea and the diarrhea and the general like stomach upsets that keep coming and going, like being referred for a colonoscopy has been mentioned, so we're going to discuss that on Wednesday. That's obviously quite scary, but I mean, the whole process over the last 12 months has been like trying to rule different things out just in case and try not to ignore different symptoms and just put it down to long COVID in case it's something different, because obviously you don't know. But yeah, that's been really upsetting and a lot to get my head around. I'm just fed up a bit. I just want to get better. I can't believe that I've been ill for over a year. It's just so tough to be like in limbo and sort of living a weird half life where you're unfulfilled. And I've really struggled with like the change in my body. Like I've been used to my body looking a certain way for years and years and years, and it's tough coming to terms with the fact it doesn't look like that anymore. Like when I was, yes.
I don't like olives.
You don't like olives?
No.
Okay, nor do I. Yeah, it's really tough coming to terms with my body looking different. So when I was pregnant with this one, that was fine, because obviously I knew that there was a really good reason behind it, and I didn't really feel ill. But now my body looks different because I can't exercise and I can't train because I feel crap a lot of the time. So like seeing like different like bits of flab and getting big around the middle and like losing all my muscle, and yeah, just generally just looking a bit fluffy and stuff. It's strange, like seeing a different body looking back at me. But yeah, haven't done a rambles for a little while, so here's a rambles. We've covered like quite a lot actually. Touched on perimenopause, menopause, colonoscopies, just looking generally rough. Delightful. Look, grey hairs, the stress of the last year. Wondering if I'm ever going to get better. Anyway, Paige, say bye-bye.
Bye. Who is it?
Bye-bye.